Hi guys, welcome back. So today I'm going to be doing a full face of first impressions, and I love these videos. I love them. I just think they're so fun and entertaining, so I will continue to do them. I know some people don't like them because you don't really get like a full in-depth review, but I'm definitely one of those people who feels like I can try something and know if I'm gonna like it or not. And if I'm in between, that's when I'll keep trying it out. I mean, some things just don't make it even to the YouTube channel because I'm like, oh, hell no. I really feel like I'm in touch with my makeup soul, and I just know if something works for me and if it doesn't. That's what we're gonna do today. I have a ton of stuff here. I have some stuff from Morphe that I actually purchased from Ulta because I don't work with Morphe at all, so I don't get like PR or anything, and I really wanted to try some stuff out, and they're on Ulta now, which is great because all the points. So if you guys are interested in seeing this full face of first impressions, definitely keep watching. Be sure to hit that post notification bell before you leave as well, so you're notified every single time that I upload a video. So if you want to see me put all this stuff on my face, then let's just go ahead and get started. Also, if you're wondering, you guys will probably see my top throughout this video. It's from Target, and I really like it. I think it's cute. I got a medium. I could have gone with a small, but they didn't have any. But I just thought it was so cute that I had to have it. So I'm going to use my Dior No Rinse Cleanser, and I'm just going to go ahead and cleanse my face before I put on this mask. It's because I really do not feel like washing my face right now. I'm gonna have to do it anyways with the mask. I'm gonna have to like rinse it all off. Ooh, my skin is dirty. It got dirty already. I haven't really done much. All I've done is worked out, and I didn't sweat that much. So, Oh, also, guys, I went to the dermatologist today. This is like an ongoing thing between us. We just talk about my life, so that's what's gonna happen. So I went to the dermatologist today just to have like a follow-up and kind of what we could do about this rosacea. I mean, it doesn't bother me. My doctor that I saw first told me that I should see the dermatologist for my rosacea, and I was like, okay, fine, whatever. So I went in today and we talked about laser, and I'm gonna get my first laser treatment. I'm like excited, I'm nervous, and I'm interested to see what it's gonna look like, because I've told you guys before, like, I'm so used to seeing myself with rosacea that like I don't know how I'm gonna feel if like this stuff works and I have no redness anymore. You know what I'm saying? Like, it's become a part of me, which is weird. I'm definitely not saying getting rid of redness. What the hell is going on here? So yeah, I'm excited for that. I'm a little bit nervous because it can be painful. They like gave me a numbing cream to put on 30 minutes before I come into my appointment. I know it's not going to probably be all gone in the first round of lasers. Even the doctor told me that. But like, if we continue doing this and the redness goes away, I'm like so curious of how I'll look at myself. You know what I mean? Like, will I stop using full coverage foundations? Let me tell you, I did not think going into this appointment today that I was going to get laser. Like, that was not my plan at all. It just worked out that way. So I'm excited to see what happens and see how many treatments it takes for me to tone this redness down. So today I'm going to be taking the Ole Henrickson, sorry if I said that wrong. This is the Cold Plunge Pore Mask. It says it deeply purifies pores and reduces oil with clay and snow lotus extract. So I was actually going to purchase this product, and then I got it in the mail in PR like right before I was about to order it, and I was like, yes, because I wanted to try it so bad. It just sounds like something I would really love. It just sounds really cool. I like the package. They did provide like this little brush in here. I normally don't use brushes, but I am going to use it today since it did come with the mask. And if you haven't seen this everywhere, it's like a really pretty bright turquoise blue. I'm going to go ahead and, what am I going to do? Am I going to put it on the brush? Am I going to put it on the back of my hand? Okay, so I'm just going to put this on the brush, but we're just going to paint this on. Ooh, it smells really good. I wouldn't recommend getting that close to your eye. I didn't mean to. It's just, this brush is so big. I'm really into masks right now, and sheet masks. Sheet masks are great because you don't have to rinse anything off. I've also been really into the Dr. Jart rubber mask. I really love the one that you can like shake up yourself. That's one that Davis and I do a lot whenever I order it, and he enjoys doing it too. It's kind of like a science project. We really like doing that one. It's just fun because you get to mix everything up, and then it turns into like rubber on your face, and you just peel it off. It's so easy. Okay, so the mask is on, and it says to leave on for 15 minutes, which it is 5:03 now, so 5:08. Then it says add cool water to lather and rinse off, and then you can follow off with your toner, serum, blah blah blah. Yeah, I'm gonna go ahead and do this. I just really wanted to do a mask before my makeup. I've also been loving eye masks, which you guys have seen multiple times. The ones from Laszlo. I'm gonna go ahead and let this sit, and then I'll be back and we will move on to the makeup. Okay guys, so I just took the mask off and I applied my skincare. So I did use my Drunk Elephant C from a Day serum. I also used the Belief moisturizing eye balm, and then I used my Dermalogica active moisturizer. Really great products, and yeah, my skin feels really good. It feels nice and plump. I don't see like a huge difference. I don't know if people will see a big difference after they use this, but it felt really good. Don't get this in your eyes. Don't get it in your eyes when you're rinsing it off because it hurts like a bee. Okay, so I have a few eyeshadow palettes that I can use today, but I haven't decided which ones to use. We have this NYX eyeshadow palette. This came out forever ago. I don't even know if it's available anymore, so I don't know if I should even talk about that. The LA Colors Sweet 16 eyeshadow palette. Then I also have the City Mini palette, and this one's the like Chill Brunch Neutrals, which kind of looks similar to some shades in here, like this bottom row. But I'm going to use the LA Colors one first. And like I said, I am going to use my regular primer. So I'm just going to use my Smashbox lid primer just because I want to see how well they perform on top. So the first shade I'm going to be taking is in this color palette. And I'm going to be taking this one, which is a little bit more yellow. This one's definitely more peach. This one's more yellow. And I'm going to set my entire lid with this color. It does have some kick up, if you guys can see. I think I'm going to focus more on this bottom row here. I really like it because I just did a blue look not too long ago, and these colors really aren't calling my name, so I'm just going to focus on these. So I'm going to take this shade right here, and I'm going to put that into my crease with this fluffy brush. So just put that in the crease. It's an okay color. It's nothing crazy. I thought it would be a little bit more pigmented than what it is. I might mix a little bit of this Maybelline palette in here as well. We're going to see how these colors perform. I'm going to go in with this shade, and I'm going to put this into my crease as well. Like right on top of that first color. See, that's what I was expecting right there. Something a little bit more intense. This eye look that I'm about to do is probably not going to match my shirt, but it'll be okay. Now what I'm going to do is I'm going to go into the LA Girl palette, and I'm going to take this shade right here with a fluffy blending brush. And we're going to put this in the outer V and into the crease. I'm also going to take it right here in the inner corner. Okay, we're going to try to build this up. Okay, now what I'm going to do is I'm going to go into this Maybelline one and take this really deep purple and put this in the outer V just to deepen it up a little bit more. So I'm going to press it right here and just work this out. Like all of this will be cleaned up, so don't worry. This eye turned out a little bit better. Okay, now what we're gonna do is there's not really like a black or a deep shade that I can use for that outer V other than that purple. So we're just gonna move on to the center of the lid. This one's the Wet n Wild Catsuit Liquid Eyeshadow in Cashmere Love. I'm gonna put this on the back of my hand first and then apply it. And I'm gonna do this eye without concealer down, this eye maybe with concealer. So we're gonna first do it without concealer and see how it looks, and then decide if we should put concealer down or not. Really pretty cool tone shade. You guys wanted cool tones, so here you go. Here you go. And we're going to just apply this on the lid. It is really pretty, but it doesn't have a lot of like a base color to it. It's just a lot of shimmers. So what I want to do is go into this palette with Maybelline and take this color and see if I can put that on top to really make it pop and make it nice and opaque on that lid. So I'm going to use the same brush with the same amount of product on it, and since it is a little bit wet, it's going to pick up quite a bit, and I just want to see what it looks like on top. That is pretty. gives it more of like a gunmetal shade. You could also apply it with the applicator if you wanted to, but I like to be a little bit more precise and use a brush. It's my personal preference. I'm going to go in with the blending brush we used, and I'm going to go into that Maybelline shade and take this darker purple. And then we're going to fluff this out on the outer V again and just blend it into this color so that it's nice and seamless. So we're going to do this one first. So I'm just going a little bit over the edges with the color. I definitely like the Maybelline palette a little bit more than the LA Colors one because I feel like you get more color payoff. I do have a new liquid eyeliner from Makeup Revolution that I ordered. This is the liquid eyeliner pen, and it comes in packaging like this. That's nice. It went over all the shimmer and eyeshadow that we have on like beautifully. It just like smoothed over. So far so good. It is more of a stiff felt tip, so if you're trying to do a wing and you're trying to just like gradually bring it in, it might be a little bit difficult. What I'm gonna do now is apply lashes, and then I'll be back and we will move on to our face. Okay guys, so I have my lashes on. I just put on some Lilly lashes in Mink Miami, and now we're gonna put on foundation, but first I'm gonna use my primers. So like I told you guys, I'm gonna use the Smashbox primer water and as well as the Tatcha Silk Canvas Primer. I just want to try what I normally use with this. So I'm going to be using this Makeup Revolution stick foundation. It's called the Fast Base Stick Foundation. I have the shades F10 and F7, so we'll see what color I am with my self tan. Oh, also, by the way, if you purchase Makeup Revolution, I don't know when this video is up, but they're having free gifts at Ulta, which is great because I got the free gift and it was a lot of stuff. This is $9. This is only at Ulta and makeuprevolution.com. That is what the website is saying. And it says to, oh, they don't really have a description either. It just says to twist up, swipe on, and blend out with fingers, a beauty sponge, or your favorite foundation brush. Normally with stick foundations, I do like to use a brush, but I will try a brush and a sponge today. And I do have a new sponge today to try from Morphe. I've heard so many people talk about this for years, and I just never tried it out, so I figured, hey, I'm gonna try that today. Very creamy. And then this one's the shade, like it's so creamy, look at that. I really didn't press down that hard. And then this one's the shade F7. So we're definitely going to be more F10. But I think I'll put F7 to like highlight underneath my eyes a bit. So we'll put F10 here. Wow, this is like super creamy that I'm not pressing down hard. It's just like melting into the skin. First impression is this feels a lot like applying it. This feels a lot like the Hourglass Vanish Stick Foundation, and put this like right in here just to kind of highlight that face. You could almost just dot this on instead of rubbing it because it's so creamy that it's just kind of like getting pushed down, even though I'm not trying to do that. This little Morphe flat brush, we're gonna blend this out. Oh, shiitake mushrooms, if we have an Hourglass dupe here. First off, love the color combo of doing that. I absolutely love the shade F10. I think that is like one of my perfect, like getting out of my self tan shade because I haven't really applied it in a while. This is looking so good. Oh my gosh. I haven't seen any reviews on this foundation at all. I saw that it was a thing and I purchased it on Ulta because I wanted to try it out. But what? No one's talking about this right now? I will say it's looking a little bit crazy right in here. Like it looks a little heavy. Again, use this Morphe sponge. So I'm applying it with the sponge, and first off, I feel like, I don't know, just something about stick foundations. It's just so much easier to blend out with a brush. Just my preferred way to apply. And I'm also used to a sponge that's the size of Texas, so I mean, like, I usually get my face done in like 5 seconds. Another thing I will say, I was thinking about this when I was in the bathroom, is that this does remind me of the Hourglass foundation with the coverage, but also the finish. But this one is a little bit more dewier than the Hourglass one, because the Hourglass one is not something that I would wear on just a hot summer day. It just wouldn't be. But it does have great coverage for like events and stuff like that, and it just looks really good. But this one does look really nice so far. I didn't think this would be as full coverage as it is, but it's got some coverage, y'all. Since this foundation is going pretty strong and doing well so far, I do want to use my same concealers, but I do have new products for other things. So I am just going to use my regular concealers so we can see how it looks in the end with this. I'm going to use Tarte Shape Tape right in here, as always, and then the KKW on the rest of my face. So I do want to try the Makeup Revolution One Step Contour Stick, and this was one of the free gifts that I got for ordering the foundation. So I'm going to try this out. We'll just use the edge of it. So I'll do that. I never cream contour, so this could go really bad. I'm a little nervous to do the sides of my nose, so I'll just leave that for powder. And I'm going to go in with this because it does say that it is this is supposed to be a highlight and contour sponge, but I used it for foundation. So we'll see how this looks blending it out. Okay, I feel like it just kind of blended into nothing. I mean, there's like a slight contour there, but nothing crazy. Getting the job done, that's for sure. I am going to use my just foundation brush to blend out the forehead. I do feel like I'm looking pretty heavy right now, and I need to set this with powder, so that's my concern for the foundation, because it's definitely a lot of the foundation is what is making me look so shiny. Let's set this face. I'm going to be using this new powder from Rude Cosmetics. This is in the shade Banana, so it just looks like this, and it says it's an ultra high definition studio finished mineral powder. I'm going to open this bad boy up and set this face because I'm looking grossy. And then it does come with this little puff, which I don't keep those. Yeah. Sorry, plain. This is what it looks like. Like I said, it looks definitely more peachy. Okay, so I'm going to take the Morphe sponge, and I'm just going to set my face the way I normally do. So we're just going to take it down here and all over the skin, and we are mattifying everything up. It feels so weird doing this with a smaller sponge. Okay, I do feel like it darkened up my face, if you guys can see. I kind of lost that highlighted effect just a little bit, but not much. Setting everything pretty well, even though it oxidized a little bit. Okay, so we're just gonna... So see, you can kind of see where it got darker. Oh, what happened? Look, it's like not moving. Blend. Please blend. Oh my god, it's like stuck there. Why? Why is it stuck there? Which I'm not the biggest fan of, because it kind of just took away all that work I did for highlighting and contouring and everything. Like, you could see how light my concealer was and now how dark it is. Now what we're going to do is we have a new Morphe palette to try. These are the new contour palettes, I'm guessing. I got the 8H. I think it's a little too dark for me, but we'll try to make it work. It's a Hi-Fi Sculpt and Shimmer Highlight Contour Palette. And this is what it looks like, and when you open it up, okay, there's not like a shade. This is basically just for contouring and highlighting. Yeah, this is a little dark for me. I probably should have gone with a shade lighter, but we're just going to try this out anyways. I'm going to take this color right here, which is called Donut, and bronze a little bit of my face. I really don't need much because I'm pretty dark right now. It's actually a good color for me. It's like not too dark, not too warm. And then I'm going to take this down my neck, actually, to try to help us out here. And then to contour, we're going to take the shade right next to it, which is called Debutante. This one right here. I think I just need to get the lighter shade underneath this. blush, I did get the 8W Warm Master Blush Palette. When you see this, you'll understand why I got it. This is what it looks like, and then it's just warm tones, which I know my look is more cool toned. This is an Unapologetic, and we'll just put this on our cheeks. Very pigmented, just FYI, but super pretty. I feel like my face is a little bit heavy. I think I put on too much foundation. Bring some life back to my face, and I'm going to take this highlight shade called Beam, and I'm going to highlight with that. Ooh, wow. I like very lightly applied that, so that is really pretty. Ooh, I like that. It's definitely beaming, that's for sure. Wow, that is nice, you guys. I love this highlight. Like, I'm about to have to take this off and then refilm and do my get ready with me for the military ball, and I think we're gonna use that highlighter because that was so pretty and it's so smooth. Wow. So I was gonna use the Anastasia Dip Brow in soft brown, but it's a little too dark for me right now. I can see why is my lips look so weird. I can see why it's still in one of my new drawers because it's just way too dark for me. I looked in my drugstore one because I don't have any other high-end brow products to try. I had this Catrice Cosmetics Eyebrow Stylist and the Milani Brow Pencil as well. This Catrice one is in the shade Date with Ashton. And then this one's in brunette. So I'm going to try to use this on the outer part and this on the inner. So now I'm going to use the L'Oreal Infallible Eyeliner. This one's in the shade Brown. I don't really like cool tone looks, but I really like this eyeshadow look. I think it looks really pretty. First shade I'm going to take is this one in the Maybelline palette. I'm going to push this up against my lower lash line. So just go ahead and blend that. I'll use this color right here to blend all of that out. I'm going to use a pencil brush to do that. Soften that up. That is pretty much the eyes complete. I actually really love the way it turned out, and like I said, I don't really like cool tones, but I actually like the way this turned out. I think it looks really pretty. I'm gonna use this Bite Beauty 014 lip liner. I'm gonna fill in my lips with this color. It's like the perfect color for this look. And then I'm going to put this Maybelline Vivid Lacquer on top. This one's in the shade Unreal. Ooh, very pretty. Yeah, I think the foundation's not going to be the best for me, but I think that's the only thing out of this video I really didn't like. Oh, as well as the Rouge Cosmetics powder. Not the biggest fan of this just because how it changed the color of my foundation. And then also the contour stick, I would personally pass on it. That is it for this video. Thank you guys so much for watching. I hope you enjoyed it. And I will see you guys in my next video. Bye.